After going through this video, you will be able to break React code into modules. Well, kudos to you on almost completing the React module. Before we get into the details of this topic, first have a look at the code which you have written so far in this module. Although this code is organized and written beautifully, don't you think it is way too lengthy for a single file? Means it would have been great if somehow we can break this code into smaller parts for better readability and understanding. So, to help us break our code further into smaller parts, Create React App uses ES module, a feature in JavaScript that allows us to break our code into individual JavaScript files that we can call modules. Modules provide a better way to organize and maintain our code. The idea is to keep each component, that is, app, box, and stats, in a different file and treat it as an individual module. And when we want to use a component into another component, we will have to explicitly import that module into that module. So without waiting any longer, let us see how we can do this. In our code, we have three components: app, box, and stats. This means we will break this code into three modules, one for each component. So first, let us take the box component out into a separate file and name it as box.js with a capital B. We will create this file inside the src folder and will move the function to it. You can find this src folder inside the project test folder which you have created in the previous topic. Now at the beginning of this file, add import react from React. This is an extremely important line and must be present at the start of every module. It is added so that we can use functions related to React. Also, each module must contain the export default component underscore name at the end of the file so that these modules can be imported and used into other modules. Here, the component name in our case is box, and it will be app and stats in case of app and stats component respectively. So, I've shown you how to create a box module. Similarly, you can create app and stats modules. Make sure you create the files inside the src folder and move the corresponding functions inside these files. Also, don't forget to add the statements import react from React and export default component underscore name at the start and end of each module respectively. Now that we have created modules for each component, let us see how we can use these components. Like in our case, in the app component, we are using box and stats components. So, to use these components, we have to import both box and stats modules inside the app module. For this, we will add import box from box, import stats from stats. This will be added at the top in the app.js file after the import react statement. Also, note that I have added app.css to import the CSS file as well. Now this line at the top is default and should be present always. And that's all we need to do. The last and final step is to check if our code is running, and for that we will open the command prompt and enter npm start. There you go. You can see the project as we have built it. With this, we have come to the end of this module. In the next module, you will see how we can shape and further structure our website PG Life, which you have been creating as a part of your assignments in various modules. So, there are still plenty of exciting things waiting for you. Up next is a quiz. All the best. See you soon.